And welcome back to the channel where Bob Doyle discusses the creative uses of AI.
Today we're looking at Dzine's updated lip sync model that supports up to 4 characters.
And they've reduced the cost of the Pro mode by 50%.
So sit back, get your learning cap on.
If you have one,
and let's get ready to learn.
That's right. The Dzine platform, already a leader in lip sync technology, has upgraded their model to support up to 4 characters talking on the screen at the same time, even with their Pro mode, whether you're starting from a still image or a video. What kind of difference does that make? We're going to find out. It was not that long ago that I did a video on Dzine's multiple character lip sync, and you can check that out right here. But this upgrade is substantial enough that I wanted to show it to you. So I think the best way to do that is to show you the basics of how it works and then just get into some examples. So here in the Dzine platform, I'm just going to open up the project where I worked on this particular video. I'm going to scroll down to where I started making these images. Now, of course, you can use any images you want to, but for this project, I was creating them from scratch because I had a very specific agenda, and that is to show multiple characters talking in the same scene. So I started out with just creating an image of 4 old women in a van. I did that by choosing the text to image option up here and just typing in the prompt 4 middle-aged women in a van, 2 in the front seat, 2 in the back, driving through the city. We see all of their faces and they look grumpy. And you'll notice that I had the prompt influencer check, and that's going to take these prompts and expand them and embellish them so that they have more detail in them. I used a couple of different models here on the platform to get these results. The first one was just the Dzine general model, and then the one that I settled on was the Dzine realistic v3 because I didn't want anything that looked necessarily like AI. I finally settled on this particular image because you can see all 4 women's faces clearly. To choose lip sync, I'm going to move over here. You see image 1 and image 2. And for each of these, you can do variations. You can move it into the chat editor, which I do a lot. And in addition to other things, add lip sync. So I'm going to click the number 1 for that image that I want, and it's going to bring it into the lip sync module. It's going to take just a few seconds to process it to identify the faces. I want to use all of these, so I'm just going to go across and click all of them and click on next. Now this drops the image into a timeline with a default length of 5 seconds, but this can really go as long as you want. And you've got a couple of ways to give voices to these ladies. So now each of the characters is defined as speaker A, B, C, and D. And here's where you literally just type in what you want each of them to say. For example, do you have any idea how annoying it is to ride with the 3 of you? And then you just click on generate audio.
Do you have any idea how annoying it is to ride with the 3 of you?
Apply. And then it will appear on the timeline. Then you just choose the second character and type something like, how annoying it is to ride with us. Are you serious right now? Generate that.
How annoying it is to ride with us. Are you serious right?
Click apply and move it exactly where you want to in the timeline. Now what's great is I can go back and add another piece of dialogue here to the first character. It remembers her voice and even what she said last. I'm not going to do that right now because I'm going to continue writing out this script so that everybody has something to say. We're starting from a single image here, not a video. And once I had all this typed out on the timeline how I wanted it, it turned out like this.
Do you have any idea how annoying it is to ride with the 3 of you?
How annoying it is to ride with us. Are you serious right now?
Yeah, no kidding, Louise. You're the one who has to be tolerated.
Me?
Yes, you! I mean, can you not hold in your extra gases for even 1 car ride?
Well, no, actually, I can't.
You'll notice that even with the starting image, we had movement on the street, we had traffic going by, and a little bit of realistic shake in their bodies. The lip sync tracked properly to all of the characters, even in the back seat.
Me?
Yes, you! I mean, can you not hold in your extra gases for even 1 car ride?
Well, no, actually, I can't.
Now that you can use the Pro option with video, you might find that you get better results if you apply some movement to the video first and then put the lip sync on top of that. So to do that, underneath this image that I've chosen, I'm just going to click on AI Video, click on the number 1. It's going to bring it into the AI video module here. We can choose an inexpensive model like Kling 2.1 standard and just give it a prompt like women are riding down the road in a van quietly. And now we have this to work with. They're all just sitting there. We've got some natural movement that's coming from the animation itself. And now we can apply lip sync on top of that. And to do that, we do the exact same thing. We click on lip sync, choose the faces. It's exactly the same process, except this time it's a video. So once again, we would go through and type in everything that we want it to say and generate it, and we'll get this result.
Do you have any idea how annoying it is to ride with the 3 of you?
How annoying it is to ride with us. Are you serious right now?
Yeah, no kidding, Louise. You're the one who has to be tolerated.
Me?
Yes, you! I mean, can you not hold in your extra gases for even 1 car ride?
Well, no, actually, I can't.
You can see that the one that was based on the video had more movement because the video itself had more movement. But that's not taking away from the natural movement that we got from the first one. It's just an option you have. Let me show you another example where I do it in pieces and then I'll break it down how I did it.
So I'm going to say I've been driving this route for about, 30 years. And in all that time, I've never once gotten to listen to what I wanted to on the radio.
Oh, are you blaming me for that?
Well, yes. I'm going to blame you. You outright hit me in the head if I try.
Oh, you're being ridiculous as always.
Do you want me to push the eject button again? You old crone? You'll have to forgive her. She's an idiot.
I started by just generating some images of this woman in various positions. You can see her driving in the front seat of the car, smiling to the camera. And then to create this image, I actually used this woman's face here. Then I used Seed Dream to combine these two women together in this van. I'll show you how I did that real quick. So the first thing I did was I took this image of the woman and put it into the chat editor. This allows me to add other graphic elements here and through a text prompt combine the images together into one. In this case, I chose the Seed Dream model because I just think it does a better job than Nano Banana in this kind of thing, my own personal preference. And then to get that woman, I just double-clicked to put her on the canvas. When you use the snipping tool in Windows, you can use whatever you want. This puts it into the Windows clipboard. And because I'm using the Opera browser, which everybody makes fun of me for, I could just paste this image right here on the clipboard. I know it doesn't look good up here, but to add images for reference down here, you can either upload them or take them from the canvas, which is what this is. So if I wanted to add just this woman's face, which is exactly what I want to do, I could just click it here. We have these two women here ready to be prompted together. In this case, I would say we pull back from image 1, this is image 1 here, to reveal the woman in image 2, right here, in the passenger seat. Choose the aspect ratio I want and click on generate. That ended up giving me this image here. Now I have the images I need to create that video you just saw. So I started with this image here, went into lip sync, chose her face, clicked next, kept it at the original aspect ratio, and in this case, instead of using text to speech to give her the audio, I uploaded audio that I created for her and her passenger in another program. So to bring that in, I just click on upload audio here, just drag it right on there, and now we've got this. And now if we played on the timeline.
So I'm going to say I've been driving this route for about, 30 years.
So then when we generate that in the Pro mode, we got the first shot of the video. To add the second part, well, you already know what I did. I just chose that image, clicked on lip sync, chose the two faces, and once again, I dragged in audio from the outside. This time speaker A is the woman in the back seat, so I'm going to choose pick a voice, click on upload audio, drop in her audio file right here.
Oh, are you blaming me for that?
And then add the second audio file for the speaker here, move it where it belongs, and now we have this.
Oh, are you blaming me for that?
Well, yes. I'm going to blame you. You outright hit me in the head if I try.
And then back on character A, upload her second line, place it where I want it.
Oh, are you blaming me for that?
Well, yes. I'm going to blame you. You outright hit me in the head if I try.
Oh, you're being ridiculous as always.
And then finally back to the front seat driver and her last line. Put it where you want, render it out, and that's the second part of the video. And for this very last part, I use this image here, lip sync, choose the face, next, pick audio file, drag it on here.
You'll have to forgive her. She's an idiot.
Render that out, edit it together, and you got the whole thing.
How are you enjoying it so far? Are you kidding? It's great. I'm learning a lot. What about you?
Oh, yeah. Same here.
Now that's really all there is to it in terms of being functional. So let me just now show you a few examples. And note that we are using a range of numbers of characters and also some camera angles that are traditionally pretty tricky for lip sync.
I know. The slime is cold. Just try to breathe through it.
So are you seeing any place to park?
Not yet. I thought I saw someone pulling out over on the right, but I guess not.
Okay, well, we'll circle one more time. And if we don't find something, let's just park in the garage or we're going to be late. So are you seeing any place to park?
Not yet. I thought I saw someone pulling out over on the right, but I guess not.
Okay, well, we'll circle one more time. And if we don't find something, let's just park in the garage or we're going to be late.
Okay, so here's the thing. I watch a lot of outdoor media. Actually, I binge it daily. Even videos I've already seen before, because, there's always something new I didn't catch the first time.
So when you combine all of this new lip sync model power with the fact that they have cut the price of it in half, Dzine again deserves your attention if you are serious about using lip sync for your cinematic needs. If these are the types of technologies you like to learn about, well, why not subscribe to this channel? Because this is the kind of stuff we talk about all the time.
If you subscribe now, I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you do not, I will look for you. I will find you. And I